Welcome to
the New Ulm
Middle School Newscast.
I'm your host, Jay Seifert.
And the Briannas.
This is the color cycle interview. Hello.
Tell us about the marker recycling project.
Pretty much you just take dead markers and put them into the box. Things that don't belong in there.
Yeah, don't put like hat and mittens and stuff. And like,
that's what happened last year.
Put any other things.
Make
like
sure you put
crayons
just dead markers.
Yeah, just
not
markers.
not pencils.
Markers.
Why did you decide to start this project?
Because it helps the earth in the world, and you don't want dead markers laying around in your house.
So why is marker recycling important to our school?
So then you don't have to have like a trash bin full of dead markers, and there's less trash.
Right. It's more healthy for our earth.
Yep.
So what are the benefits of recycling markers?
To make like less of like the outside part of the marker, there's just gonna be a lot of dead markers laying around like the other enhancement, because you don't want a big pile of dead markers laying
Right.
on the floor. Oh, look, some dead markers.
You get a kick out of what we have for boys and girls soccer.
What team are you on for soccer?
I'm on the varsity soccer team
Okay, how long have you been playing?
since I was 6.
Who inspired you to play?
The person that inspired me to play was my sister.
Who is your favorite captain as a teacher? My favorite captain? My favorite captain is Leo. Leo's pretty good. He makes me laugh a lot.
My favorite captain is Leo Wallach because he's funny and he actually helps us to improve at the same time. My favorite memory is our first win of the season. We all played really well meshed together, and some of my friends got goals and I was really happy for them.
When I started playing, I was around maybe 7, and I was watching a Packers versus Vikings game, and it was a pretty good game, and my dad wanted to ask me to play catch, and I said yes, and that's kind of when I started playing. What inspired me really was like my family played football, and I wanted to be a part of the tradition of playing football.
What was my most exciting game of the season? When I sacked the quarterback and he was in the back pocket of the huddle.
Introducing the Alarm Phone Case, the phone case that recognizes your fingerprint and your face every time you pick it up.
If someone picks it up, it'll automatically set up an alarm. So this doesn't happen.
Do you mind watching my phone while I go somewhere quick?
Sure. Thank you.
Oh, hey! With many different alarm sound choices, you'll never get bored of this safe phone. With the price of $18.01, you can get 5 for your home. Now let's go check out girls volleyball.
Hi, how long have you guys been playing volleyball?
I've been playing volleyball for 7 years.
This is my 2nd year playing.
What motivates you guys to keep playing?
I don't know, it's just a really fun sport to be in.
And it helps me become better at it so I can be like really good.
Okay, what position do you guys play?
I play outside hitter.
Middle blocker.
Okay, who inspired you to play?
My mom played volleyball when she was younger, so.
My friends did.
How long have you been playing tennis? I have been playing tennis for 2 years. It's fun and I'm pretty good at it. What inspired you to play tennis? A college student named Sarah. My favorite hit is probably just doing like a forehand.
Wow, my cheeks are gonna be great. Look at my face. Ooh, oh.
Your location was on.
I'm turning that off right now.
Alright, now let's go check out some of the new teachers in our building.
What subject and what grade levels do you teach?
I teach 5th and 6th grade language arts in the Dragon House. I was originally going to be a journalist, so I was in mass media in college. Just wasn't the right path for me, so I switched over to English ed because I figured I'd still get to enjoy that writing aspect of it, but I'd be teaching others how to do it. It's affected my life very positively. The best part is having that impact on other lives other than just my own, and that's probably the most rewarding part. When I'm not teaching, I really like playing video games and reading and running in my spare time and spending time with my cat. My favorite thing to teach is definitely writing, just because students get to take everything they've been learning and make something of it, make their own thing. It's a really cool individual process for them to have.
Why did you decide to become a teacher?
I think I wanted to be a teacher because I wanted to help students learn, and I really liked different subjects, so I thought it'd be fun to do.
Tell me about what you teach.
I teach English language arts, math, science, and social studies.
What do you enjoy about teaching?
I like teaching because there's something new every day for the students, and then I also enjoy the students and the interactions with the different kids.
What college did you go to?
I went to Bethany Lutheran College in Mankato, and also Martin Luther College here in New Ulm. I like playing basketball, and I also like playing soccer and playing video games like Halo.
How has teaching affected your life?
I think teaching has affected my life because it's given me the ability to stay younger, I guess. I get to experience things through their eyes and what they're doing and seeing, so it keeps me young. I like to get to know my students and build relationships with them and see what their interests are and try and adjust my teaching to what they like and what they enjoy.
What is your favorite hour of the day?
I would probably lunch and recess, because I like to eat and I also like to go outside and play sometimes with the kids, so you get to play basketball or football, something like that.
Why are you interested in earth science?
I'm interested in earth science because all my life I've really liked science, and earth science was available here when I applied, and it also is really interesting to me because it shows how our earth was formed, all the different things that we see in nature, and it's just really fun for me to learn about that and teach my students. My favorite lesson is dissections in 7th grade. I really like teaching students, especially with frogs. I like dissecting, so that we're going to hopefully do that at the end of the year this year.
What is your favorite hobby out of school?
Out of school hobby, we'll be hanging out with family and friends. I really like camping and hiking, and I like boating in the summer with my family. Well, my whole family is in education, so I've always known it from when I was your guys' age, but I found a passion on my own when I was in college. I really found a heart for teaching, and that's why I'm here.
Another day in the computer lab. Looks like the bell's about to ring.
Oh, I'm late.
Let's hope this person does the right thing.
Where'd my picture go? Chicken nuggets don't come from cows.
Another day in the computer lab. Looks like the bell's about to ring.
Oh, looks like I'm gonna be late. I better sign out.
I got nothing to do. I'm out.
Good thing she logged off.
Next, we have Nate and Trenton with the 7th grade zoo trip and history fest.
What are all your guys' names?
Cole Carpenter, Frank Bragg, Jada Johnson, Big Music.
On the zoo field trip, what activities were offered?
Mostly math questions at the stations. There were petting areas.
They also put on a little show and did some animals. That's pretty much everything.
Yeah.
What kind of math did you guys do?
Very big variety. Decimals, fractions, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, everything.
They had like levels, So if you were an easy one or a hard one, you could choose
Yeah, it's really hard. Last level is hard. Yeah.
The reasons that we had for taking the students to the History Fest was so that they could experience old world, early American situations and environment. The students used historical inquiry on the field trip, so they were asking themselves the how and the why things were happening, how things were created, and how improvements have been made since that time period. History Fest interacts with the students' education in that it meets the standards that we have set by the state for their education.
I have seemed to lost my cell phone again.
Have you ever been carrying your phone in your pocket and it fell out?
Yeah.
How embarrassing. Well, this new top-of-the-line invention will make sure you never drop your phone again.
Oh, wow.
For only $20.34, this protection pouch could be yours. Order now before stock is out.
Wow, technology is fascinating. Speaking of amazing technology, let's go to Stephen and Michael from NewCat.
How can people get involved in NewCat?
Yeah, so NewCat is a community resource, so anybody can, you can call, or you can email us, or you can just stop by. You can take a class to learn how to use the equipment. So we have studio equipment, and we have equipment that you can check out and go into the community and film a presentation or your own program.
Most of our volunteers sort of film their own programs and deliver them to us so we can play them back on the channel.
What did you do before working at NewCat?
Oh, okay. I worked for a university in New Hampshire called Southern Hampshire University. I was a audiovisual technician that also did video production for them. So
I've been at NewCat for a while, so while he was there, I was in his position. We have a lot of different options for recording. We have some, more portable equipment, Canon cameras that are more for filming speakers and events in the community, and then we have some higher level equipment. Blackmagic camera is something we pull out for more advanced programs that we want to create a higher polished look.
We also have equipment that's specifically for the studio. We have studio cameras, and then we also have sort of like installed cameras in the city council chambers that are used just for filming city council.
Well, that was great. So now let's go check out the library card partnerships.
This library card partnership is a partnership between the Traverse des Sioux Library Cooperative, the New Ulm Public Library, and the New Ulm Middle School, and it'll allow students and teachers here at your school to have their own New Ulm Public Library cards where you can request books from the library and have a little bit longer loan period so you have more time with the books.
I have a library card through the library, and they're going to have a special patron site where they're allowed to borrow a certain amount of materials. They'll have access to all the electronic resources as well, and there will be a special delivery route set up between New Ulm Public Library and the school. So on a weekly basis, those materials will be brought here to the media center to be checked out.
I would suggest getting familiar with the library's catalog. Vicki, your media specialist, will be putting that on your homepage so that you'll have a chance to link to that. But you can go in and search for the items you're interested, see what the library has, just play around a little. And then you're always welcome to stop by the public library and check out items there too and get familiar with the library that way.
We hope to reach as many people as we can, and hope that we are building lifelong learners by starting with the students, getting you familiar with our resources here at the library, and hopefully you'll come and use our public library.
Well, the great thing is you guys really don't have to do anything as students. The cards will be set up for you and distributed in January, so all you have to do is wait for your new library card. And then we hope that you'll use it once you get them. I think the outcome of the partnership will be kind of better communication between the school and the library as to what kind of resources you guys need here. And that'll help us learn more about the community and the kind of resources that our patrons are using. And then I think it's just going to be a great way for you guys to have access to more resources through the public library and the Traverse de Sioux Library Cooperative.
Podcast takes a lot of acting. Speaking of acting, we have an interview with Dots when we come back.
Where are you going? I'm going home. To do what? Play Fortnite. Why? Because Fortnite's life. No, education is life. I have to get my challenges done. It's just, I can't go to school anymore. You have to get your homework. I'm done. Hey, I'm gonna lock the doors then. I'm gonna tell the principal. What are they gonna do about it? Expel you. Fine. Get inside. Let's go. So, education is life, huh? Oh yeah, I guess. No more skipping school for Fortnite. No.
DOTS does stand for Demonstrating on Tough Situations.
I like the acting part of it and like going in front of like Washington's kids and stuff.
I really enjoy the applauses that we get at the end, and I also like the randomness that occurs when we are practicing. Just the people. Yeah. It's just the people.
I like performing. It's intended to give them a chance to act and do theater that actually helps people by kindergartners hearing from these guys, you know, not to bully somebody means more than coming from me or a teacher, I think. Saw that there was a need for it because kids that were too young for spots were interested in helping, and it seemed like the perfect setup, and it's worked.
Do you guys have anything to say to kids thinking about joining DOTS?
It's really fun.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
And you get cookies.
Hi. Hi. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Bonjour tout le monde, je m'appelle Madame Matson. Hello everybody, I'm Miss Matson.
So, can you tell me about the things you do in your club?
So in our French club, we work on learning some basic phrases and learn about different foods and cultural aspects of France and Francophone countries.
What are some things you enjoy teaching in this club?
I enjoy seeing the kids try the different foods, like especially when we bring in brie cheese and different cheeses from France that are really popular. And they're typically mold cheeses, so kids have a hard time with them and think they're weird, and that's fun for me to see them experience something new.
When did you start teaching this club?
The first year that we had a middle school.
Wow.
So 3 years ago. This is the third year. I started taking French when I was in middle school, and I loved it. And I took it all through high school, and then when I went to college, that's what I ended up taking my major in, was French, and I got to live in France for a year, so it's something that I just really enjoy.
What kind of new opportunities does this club open up for kids?
Well, I think for the students at Newell Middle School, you get a chance to explore a different language, learn a little bit about another culture, and I hope kind of develop a passion for traveling and seeing the world.
Well, thank you for your time. It's been lovely interviewing you.
C'est pas de problème.
Yes.
I am Lonnie Kopa.
And I'm Kyla Edmonds.
I am doing clay projects.
I am painting and sketching.
It's fun to get better at drawing.
The same, and just to have fun.
I like to do clay and I like to color.
I just like talking and drawing and listening to the music.
I like to draw and I like art.
Because I've been drawing for a long time. Like my mom started at drawing, then she started teaching me, and then I really wanted to drawing and get better.
You should join art club because Miss Kruger is amazing.
That is true.
Next we have Books with Bella when we come back.
Darn it.
Everyone loves dogs. Let's see what Bella's up to.
So there's this new program in the school called Books with Bella. How did that program start?
I had Bella certified this summer, and I thought she would be an amazing dog to be able to read with students who are having a little trouble, because dogs do not judge like they feel maybe their peers would. So Bella actually sits and reads with 8 students on Mondays. And they come in at different times, and she sits and listens to them, and they tell her what it is that they've read. She is loving it.
Interesting. How can students get involved with this program?
People that got chosen were the ones that we sent a letter home. So your parents actually, if you get the letter, they have to approve that you can do this program because it's so new. And we also looked at whether somebody is allergic to pets. Bella, she's a 5-year-old golden doodle, and she's hypoallergenic, which kind of helps out with that program. But we also want parents to be aware that there is a pet in the building.
What else could Bella do to help this program?
We actually have a second program. It's called Gab with the Golden. So she does go into the counselor's office, and if somebody has issues, they can chat about their issues, and they can also be petting her, and it seems to bring down the tension in the room, and it helps to come up with solutions to any issue.
This is Bella. Her real name is Arabella, and she absolutely loves working with kids. So she is going to be in our building on Mondays and Fridays working with the students in our building. She is going to be doing some reading, and she's going to be talking with students.
Today we start out with a young, naive child.
I am a young, naive child.
She really loved her phone.
Oh, probably loved the cellular device.
One day, her friends peer pressured her into getting the newest app, ChatSnap.
You should get this new app.
Yeah, it's called ChatSnap. It's really good.
I don't want to, but my friends are telling me to.
Then one day, she got a message from someone she never talked to before. Ding. It was a person saying that they knew her from school. The two talked for hours. He asked her to meet her after school at the park.
Oh man, they are taking forever. There's certainly not that creepy old man in the coat behind me.
Little did she know, the man in the coat was her online friend.
Hey kid.
Who are you?
Who do you think I am?
Certainly not my online friend L-008.
Yes, it's me, L-008. Oh, we're live. Oh, okay. Do you like to dance? Because I sure do. Let's go see what people have been up to at the school dance.
My favorite part of the dance was when everyone was on the dance floor dancing.
The theme of the dance was just a fall theme.
We had pizza, chips, and candy and pop.
There was a lot of good songs. We had glow sticks and a lot of food.
That'd be Miss Cutterlick's move?
Yeah.
My favorite moment of the dance was when everyone was having a really good time. The decorations that we had was balloons, streamers, we had some tic-tac-toe games and other sorts of things. Oh, candy corn. Thanks for watching the New Ulm Middle School Newscast.
See you in 2019.